We made a vlog about your visit to the doctor, the endocrinologist, last Wednesday, and there were a lot of questions on your growth hormone and if your growth growing normal now, so I thought it might be a good idea to make a vlog to explain a few things. Because when you were born, you were actually normal length, the same length as your brothers and sisters, 52 centimeters. So that's, well, not a tiny baby.
No.
And the first few months, actually, his growth went normal.
Yeah.
As to be expected.
And then it went down.
Yeah, it took a nosedive down. And it came to the point where you were 2 standard deviations, if you know anything about a bell curve, below average. Well, your expected length, based on my length and your dad's length, would be a little above average, right?
Yes.
So we thought something's wrong.
Yeah.
What did we do then?
I don't know. I'm not sure, but I think we went to the doctor.
Yeah, we went to a pediatrician and we did a lot of testing, and it turned out that
I wasn't making enough growth hormone.
Yep, your body doesn't produce the normal amount of growth hormone, so they call that a growth hormone deficiency. And then when you were, do you know how old you were when you started growth hormone?
4.5.
4.5 years old, yeah. I've got a picture here, look. Oh. You remember that?
No, I remember that I had him.
Okay, but that's when you started, 4.5 years old. And to show, because Elliott and Amayra are 1.5 years apart, and Amayra and Joachim are 1.5 years apart. But as you can see in this picture, and Joachim is seeing it right now too, is that the difference in length between Elliott and Amayra is quite normal. But the difference in height between Amayra and Joachim is quite big. And when you look at this photo from this year, you see that it's
normal?
Yes, a lot better. So, what do you do? How does it go with your growth hormone?
It's getting better, and we actually do less growth hormone.
Yeah.
So and it went good.
Yeah.
I've grown since the last time. I've grown 3.5.
Since the last time you were measured
3 centimeters.
here in our city, you've grown a little over 3 centimeters, and that was 3 months ago. So that's really good. And we reduced the growth hormone intake a little last year because he was growing so good, and the amounts were not too high, but on the high side of in his blood. So we thought, well, let's see what happens if we reduce the amount of growth hormone. And his growth going really well. We don't have the blood results yet, but we think they will be okay, that the levels will be okay, because the idea is that he takes growth hormone, or growth hormone is added to the normal level, so he will reach his genetic normal length that he would, when he would produce the normal amount of growth hormone himself. So you have to take growth hormone every day, right?
Yes, every day in the evening.
And how does that work? Is it painful?
No, sometimes if it goes wrong or something, or I did something wrong, sometimes I get a little pain, but not a lot.
And can you inject? Well, it's not really injecting. It's pushed through the skin, so it's no needle. It's a system that pushes the growth hormone through the skin. But can you inject it anywhere in your body? For instance, could you take your growth hormone here in your hand? Where can you inject yourself?
In
Or
your
can we?
in your belly,
Yeah.
in your
Upper leg.
yes, and in your
Buttocks.
yes.
And not the entire belly, not the entire part of his upper legs, and not the entire, and not his entire buttocks. There's a specific area where you can inject it, and that has to do with the amount of fat and where do you like it best, or don't you have any?
I like it best in my belly and least in my upper leg.
And why do you like it least in your upper leg?
Cause like it bleeds like all the time, just really all the time.
Even when we look where there's no vein and still it bleeds, it's no fun. No. And just to they thought if he wouldn't take the growth hormone, he would be at maximum 1 meter and 50 centimeters. And I don't know what it is in American size, so you'd have to check that out, or maybe I'll put it in the subtitles.
Yeah.
But and he would be anywhere between 1 meter and 40 centimeters and 1 meter and 50 centimeters. And now you're already
1 meter 55 centimeters.
Yeah, at 11. So it's going really, really well. And he's expected to be somewhere between 1 meter and 85 centimeters, 1 meter and 90 centimeters. And that's based on the length of both me and my husband. So
yeah,
you're well on your way.
Yeah.
Do you think it's much of a bother to take the growth hormone every day?
No.
It's normal now.
Yeah. It's like brushing your teeth in the evening.
Yeah.
But then something other.
It's just a little extra we need to do when we go on vacation. Because why? What's?
If we go on vacation, it needs to stay cold, not the pan with what you injected, but just the growth hormone itself. So we have a
small refrigerator in the car.
In the car, and then we put it in there, and
yeah. So we always have to take a small refrigerator with us on vacation to make sure that his growth hormone stays cold, and then that he can take his growth hormone on vacation.
That's no bother, because you can do Coca-Cola in there too.
Yeah, that's true. Well, so that was the story basically, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And I think Joachim and I will be happy to answer them.
Yes.
Okay.
Bye.